I have changed my ways. I used to flip work, now the whole squad murk. Used to get gal, yeah, the whole squad murk.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna give my testimony of how I met Christ, but I'm hopefully going to do it in a 2-minute time frame. All right, let's begin. So I grew up in a church, pretty much. So I went to church, you know, every Sunday because I was told to. Mainly, the only reason why I went because I really wanted to sing in the choir. I really liked singing, and I enjoyed singing from a very small age. And at the time, I was living with my mother, and my parents were both separated. So I went from home with my mom, and then, you know, I went and visited him at his place with my other sisters. And at that point, when I was super little, like elementary school, I really was kind of lost. I didn't really know my identity at all. I pretty much just followed whatever my friends were doing, and I was just pretty much just chilling, like just riding a wave, just see where it took me, until I got to high school. And I had a certain group of friends which were really cool, but then at the same time I knew that wasn't me. So I tried to separate myself from them in order to find my true identity. Once I did that, I actually ended up gathering a new group of friends, and they actually I don't know, their influence on me was very heavy. I started to do different things, dress differently, think differently. I started to manipulate a lot of people in my life. I wasn't really, you know, put together at all. And like the Lord would always, I knew it was him, because I would have different thoughts in my mind that I know did not come from me, and they would be so pleasant. They'll be like great. And like, you know, the answer to all my problems, but I would just, you know, brush it away, because at that point I did not want, you know, a good life. I wanted the life that my friends appeared to have. I wanted to go to parties. I wanted to have a lot of, you know, like guys. I wanted to, you know, look cute and like, you know, just show my assets. I don't even have them, but whatever. But like, you know, like little things like that. Like I wanted that identity. I did not want, you know, the counter identity that, you know, the Lord, which I found out now that the Lord wanted for me to have. So I kind of named this in my life like my Jonah moment. Because there was a moment where I was in a car accident with one of my old friends, and that car accident really changed my life. At the end of the car accident, like, we were all good, the car wasn't, but we got that fixed later on. And from there I just became lonely. I started to distance myself from the, you know, the current friend group that I had, and I really was just trying to figure out what my true identity was, until I really just started to focus on the Bible and read it for myself. And as I kept on reading and kept on gaining, you know, knowledge about it, I realized that the Lord was with me the entire time, and he was knocking at my door the entire time. And it was like I was brushing him away because I wanted something else. And during that time of like loneliness, like my mom, I would talk to her, you know, at that time she also gave her life to Christ, and we were, you know, walking with each other hand in hand together, and she was really helping me. And through a prayer line that she went on, one of the prophets there, my spiritual father, I love him, he also really took the time out to pray for me and, you know, to let me know and also disciple me as well. And through that process, at the end of my senior year, the crash happened my junior year, so at the end of my senior year, I actually became prom queen. And you know, most people don't really care about like being a prom queen, but that was one of my desires. And I truly believe that during my time of like loneliness and while I was giving my time to the Lord, and that's where I truly surrendered to him. And I believe that I got saved in that moment and that few time. And while the Lord kept on pruning me, I felt like he gave me the desires of my heart, which was to become prom queen. And so right now, currently, I am a senior at George Mason University, still thriving, still being discipled, still being just pruned each and every day by the Lord, and he's really showing himself up to me in different circumstances that I am placed in. So I just want to give God all thanks and praise, and that's all I have. I don't know if that was 2 minutes, but currently right now the Lord is great, and I'm in a ministries at my college, and I just grow with the people that I call family there, and the people that I live with, and you know, the people that walk hand in hand with me in this walk. So if that made any sense. But anyways, thank you guys for watching.